Alrighty, next adjustment we're going to look at is the armhole of the jacket. So where we are going to be directing our attention, or where the 100 point of the armhole is kind of like what you could assume. It's going to be where the armpit is, right here at the very bottom of the armhole, kind of where the chest is of the jacket. So that's the 100 point. So we want to focus our attention there. There's two things, you can relax, Sean. There's two things we can do to the armhole of a jacket. We can either increase it or raise it, or we can decrease it or lower it. So what you want to look for if we want to raise the armhole, raise your arm again for me here, we're going to see some, what you can call bat winging, or if you just pinch, there's like an excess of fabric underneath the armpit here. So really, we're going to use our best judgment for this. There's not a way to really measure it. So you pinch that fabric and try to be a little bit more on the conservative side if we're raising the armhole. So pinching here, probably maybe about 1 centimeter or 0.5. You typically don't want to go too much more than 1 or 1.5. Just a good rule of thumb to keep in mind. Beautiful, you can relax your arm there. You would also see some excess pleating around the back here, indicating that the armhole needs to be raised. And then you input that in the system as a raise 0.5 or 1 centimeter. Beautiful. Now we'll take a look at lowering the armhole. A little bit less common of an adjustment. Put you in a size that's a little too small this time. So we can get a better view of what this would look like. I've put my model here in a size down. Beautiful. So with the armhole needing to be lowered, what we will see is tension and almost kind of a vortex pulling up into the armhole here. So we can see that usually indicated through pleating on the bicep here and through the back. Keep in mind, the armhole and chest are very closely related. So if the armhole seems very, very tight, revisit and make sure you are in a proper base size before adjusting it. If you are in the proper base size, go ahead and continue. This is also a visual identification, but also you can ask your client, how does the armpit feel? If they note that it feels a little tight, then that's a good sign that you probably need to lower that armhole. And again, it's gonna be seen through visible pleating on the backside, and Joseph, if you turn around for me and face the mirror, you can also see it indicated by pulling from the front of the jacket as well. Typically, you're gonna see those diagonal pleats on the bicep up into the armhole as well as kind of through the chest here.